Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is James Oliver, and I'm the founder and CEO of WeMonetize.com, the funded tech startup, as well as author of a book called The More You Hustle, the Luckier You Get. You can be a successful parentpreneur. And I'm doing this video because I know a lot of entrepreneurs out there struggle to get PR for their businesses, or they don't have money to pay publicists to do this for them. And I'm just here to tell you that you can get PR for your business on your own. And I just wanted to share 3 tips with you that have worked successfully for me to get my business featured on the Today Show 3 times, DIY Network, Good Morning America, Money Magazine, Martha Stewart's blog, and a variety of other places. So the first thing you need to do, hey, Andrea, how are you? The first thing you need to do is you need to build your community before you need it. A good buddy of mine, Mario Armstrong, taught me this a long time ago. And Facebook groups, I think, are a great way to build your community. I find my personal Facebook page really helpful. I have a personal blog called TrepLifeDad.com that's helped me grow my community. So you build relationships with people, and then by the time you actually have a specific ask, if you've been building relationships and nurturing those relationships and being as helpful as possible to people all along, then when you need it to make an ask of them, it makes it a lot easier. So, a perfect example of that is so just recently I mentioned I just published a book, The More You Hustle, the Luckier You Get. And so the Today Show parenting team just published an excerpt of my book. And that happened because, I went to BlogHer a couple years ago. I won a Voices of the Year award at BlogHer. I've been building my relationship with the BlogHer team, contributing to BlogHer, contributing to She Knows, excuse me, and I signed up for that Today Parenting thing. That was 2 years ago. That was the summer of 2015. And here it is 2 years later, because of my relationships with She Knows and BlogHer and going to BlogHer, and connecting with the Today Parenting team. When I published my book, I made an ask of them and they were like, oh, sure, let's publish an excerpt. So that's one example. Another example is there was a recent excerpt of my book published on Entrepreneur Magazine's website. And, again, that happened because of my relationship with Mario Armstrong and the guys at the Never Settle Show. By the way, if you haven't seen that, you should check it out. They partnered with Entrepreneur Magazine, Al Roker. It's a great Facebook live streaming talk show that is all about helping people pursue their passions in life and monetizing their passions and things like that. But anyway, because of my relationship with those guys and my community, the Never Settle Facebook club, had that relationship, and those guys helped me get that excerpt of the book published in Entrepreneur Magazine. So, hey, Rob, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Samir. So the point is, build the community before you need it, and build those relationships before you need it. Nurture them. Give as much as you can. And then by the time you need to make an ask, and a lot of times people will offer to help you without you even need to make an ask. So that's number 1, build your community before you need it. Number 2 is learn to send cold emails. You need a cold email arrow, a bunch of cold email arrows for your marketing quiver. Let's face it, we live in a time where nobody answers their phone. People don't listen to voicemail. Email allows people to asynchronously, meaning they can get back to you when it's convenient for them. So learn how to effectively send cold emails. So quick story, I write about this in my book as well. The More You Hustle, the Luckier You Get. You can be a successful parentpreneur. Is a cold email got my business, WeMonetize, featured on CNET.com. It's an insanely popular tech blog. I was just fooling around on the internet like I'm apt to do, Googling stuff, trying to do whatever. And I stumbled across this really popular tech blogger, Rick Broida, and I found an article Rick wrote about how the 5 mistakes people make when they're pitching him for PR opportunities. So I read that article, then I sent him an email applying his tips and, explained my business, and then made a joke. They say, hey, I found your article, and yeah, chapter 24, exactly. Yeah, hopefully I didn't violate any of your rules. And I held my breath and I pressed send after reading that thing like 50 times. And within a few minutes, he got back to me. He loved it. And it got me featured on CNET.com, and it was very helpful. I got several $1,000s in sales because of that. So learn how to send cold emails. This is absolutely critical. Excuse me. And finally, use tools like justreachout.io. That's a place where you can go look and see who are talking about various topics of interest to you. And then once you find those people, justreachout.io will help you get their email address, right? So now that you know how to write cold emails, once you get their email address, you can send them an email. Just Reach Out.io actually has templates that will help you. The founder of that company is really cool. His name is Dimitri. You can reach out to him. He will help you. So, learn how to send cold emails. I actually used Just Reach Out.io and got my business featured in the New York Daily News. I think it was last holiday season, which was awesome because I'm originally from, yes, thanks, Andrea. I'm from New York originally, so it was awesome to see my business featured in the New York Daily News. So just to recap, if you're an entrepreneur and you need to get PR for your business, you think you can't, you can. You don't have to pay a publicist to do this for you. Nobody is going to be as passionate about your business as you will be. So to recap, 3 things. Build a community before you need it. Nurture those relationships. Give. And when it's time for you to make an ask, people will be happy to help you. Hey, Beverly, how are you? 2, learn to send cold emails. Get those cold email arrows in your marketing quiver, right? So you need to fire out some marketing and PR. Learn how to send cold emails. And 3, use tools like JustReachOut.io to help you find who's talking about the topics of interest to you, relevant to your business, and to contact those people and get PR for your business. Again, it's James Oliver from WeMontage.com, author of the book, The More You Hustle, The Luckier You Get. You can be a successful parentpreneur. You can find the book at themoreyouhustle.com, on Amazon and paperback and Kindle. Happy hunting.